Abbott, tell us a little bit about your relationship with Victor Newman.
Is it true about the abortion?
Miss Abbott, for
Mr.
how
Newman?
long a period were you intimately involved with Mr. Newman?
Looking back, do you regret your decision not to have his child?
Was it the abortion that put you in the mental hospital?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is enough. All right, Miss Abbott and I will answer no question. However, we are willing to make a brief statement. I'm sure that you and your fellow reporters have been anxiously waiting for some statement regarding the publication of the book Ruthless, which purports to be an unauthorized yet accurate version of my life.
Are you saying the book's a lie?
I want to go on record as publicly disavowing most of what has been said in that book. It is a highly selective version of my life. What is true has been carefully selected and presented out of context so as to give the public a distorted view of my business career. At the present moment, my attorneys are reading the book. Once they have completed the analysis, I shall file legal charges, both criminal and civil, against both the author and the publisher of this totally irresponsible piece of fiction. Most importantly, I want to go on record publicly by denouncing what has been said of my relationship with Miss Abbott. Once again, the content of that chapter is highly selective and in no way reflects the reality of the relationship between me and Miss Abbott.
Are you denying that there was a relationship?
Victor, I would like to answer that, okay?
Yes.
There was an involvement between Mr. Newman and myself, but the way it's depicted in the book is highly distorted. This is a very private matter, and I would never even consider discussing it in public, except that our relationship has become a public scandal. Therefore, I feel it's my responsibility to everyone that's involved to set the record straight. Mr. Newman and I were in love, and at the time, he had decided to end his marriage. There was a divorce in progress, actually. When he found out that Mrs. Newman was ill and dying, that divorce action was halted, and our relationship was as well. At no time were we carrying on this mad, passionate affair while we were aware of Mrs. Newman's grave illness. The implications in the book are completely false. As to my not continuing my pregnancy, that was a very difficult decision for me to make and very painful. And maybe it wasn't the right one, but it was made with the best intentions of protecting a woman that I thought was dying. The book implies that I made that decision casually and with only my own convenience in mind. Well, that is patently false. I would like to say one more thing. The way that Mr. Newman is portrayed in this book is unfair and malicious. The whole piece from cover to cover is based on only half-truths and innuendos. Doesn't even begin to give him credit for the man that he truly is. The person described in Ruthless and the man sitting next to me are as different as night and day.
Are you currently involved with Mr. Newman?
We are very good friends. That's all I have to say. Yes, that's all I have to say. Yes.
All right, thank you. No more questions. We have made our statements. That is enough. Thank you.
We have just a few more questions.
We understand that your wife...
How does your wife feel about the book?
Mrs. Newman's pregnancy, Miss Abbott. Under the circumstances...
Hell out of here! Don't you ever ask another question of me. Do you understand that? I'm so sorry, my darling.